and welcome to my channel. Today I've got a video for you about clothes again, and this time I'm actually going to switch my winter stuff for my spring and summertime stuff. You could say that I'm kind of late with it, but trust me, here in the Netherlands, like even now, it's dreary, really dreary. Like it's autumn here basically. Like it may be springtime technically, but it's autumn weather. So yeah, but nevertheless, at some point in time you just gotta make the switch for the summer season. And that's what we're gonna do today. So yeah, most of this footage is actually going to be shot with my vlogging camera because it's a lot smaller than my huge DSLR through which you are watching me now. But yeah, nevertheless, it's always a daunting task. No matter how you do it, no matter if really filming it actually makes it more fun. That's basically why I film this pretty much every single time. I hate switching my summer and winter wardrobe for spring and summer and wait, this is winter and I hate switching my clothes. I hate tidying up in general, so I film it to make it more fun for me and hopefully you will enjoy it as well. So without further procrastination, let's actually get on to it. So you may or may not have already noticed from just this video, even if you haven't really watched any of my other videos, my two styles are quite different. My two favorite styles in the world are vintage, sort of like 40s and 50s style, like what I'm wearing today, and like a skirt and all. You could barely see that, could you? Anyway, and rock chic with like band tees and fake leather trousers, torn up jeans, that sort of styles. I love both, and yeah, like really that's just something that's really reflecting in my wardrobe as well. I personally really don't believe you have to pick one style and stick to it. Like you can wear whatever you want. Like it's basically the reason really why back in high school I never joined any subcultures, because I always felt like it just came with like such a big rule book of the clothes you were supposed to wear and the hairstyles you were supposed to wear, and I just don't like that. I want to wear whatever I want, whenever I want, and one day it can be flowers and cuteness, and the other day it can be skulls and dragons. That's just how I am, and actually, weirdly enough, those two styles just combine very nicely as well, for some reason. Like if you are into just one single style, then that's fine too, but you know, just don't feel like you have to pick one style. You know, you can wear whatever you want and just build your wardrobe around whatever styles you enjoy. Okay, so admittedly this is kind of the lazy way, because I'm only taking out the knitwear, the stuff that's really way too warm to wear in summer. And I'm gonna replace it with stuff that's currently in that box that's way too cold to wear in winter. And other than that, everything is just going to stay in there, because there is already a bunch of t-shirts in here, and like these things, technically warm, but like whatever, they don't take up that much space, not as much as all the knitwear. So yeah, next up I'm just gonna have to fold all of this. Now, you might have also noticed by now that I have a lot of clothes. I'm aware of it, it's not a problem, but I am aware of it. But keep in mind that most of my clothes are actually kind of old. For example, most of my sweaters, like the knitwear stuff, was bought at H&M when they had a huge sale a couple of years ago. And you know, like the sweaters, they're gonna last for ages, basically. I mean, they're sweaters. Yeah. And that goes for most of my clothes. Most of my clothes are kind of old, and even the newer stuff, I do find it important. Like, you know, we all know the whole like problem of like the consumption thing and like how much stuff we buy these days. You can easily look that up. Like, I'm not here as a school teacher, but me personally, I just for myself find it very important to really keep appreciating my clothes rather than to buy heaps of new stuff every single year and then just toss it after the year is done. I just find that a big waste because, you know, I really want to appreciate my clothes. So I really try to make sure that these days whenever I do buy a piece of clothing, that I actually am planning on wearing it for the next 5 to 10 years. For as long as it lasts me. And to actually be careful with my clothes and make sure it does actually last long. It's also the reason why I barely wear any white clothes. Because, well, this thing miraculously is still white, but I'm clumsy. Anyway, but yeah, the point is, I just find it very important for myself. Like, to each their own, of course, but that's just really something I'm really into. My two favorite clothing stores, by the way, online are large.nl and topvintage.nl, which, you know, pretty much, you know, my two favorite styles. So yeah, that's really just something I find important, and that's also the reason why I really don't buy a lot of new clothes. Okay, we've got a problem. I think the problem is clear. I can't fit this into this, so I'm going to have to grab a second box anyway and just stuff all the between the seasons clothes in there, because otherwise I cannot physically make this fit, which means that it's more work, and it's also going to be more work at the end of the summer season when we're going into autumn again. It's highly frustrating, but I have no choice. Okay, so we're a little bit more spacey here. So yeah, and the other wardrobe down there at the other side of the attic, that was an awkward way of pointing, I know. But that contains trousers and zip-ups, hoodies, that sort of stuff that can just stay there because whatever, I can always layer it. And the trousers are just too much of a hassle to tidy up, and yeah, they're fine there. So yeah, I've also reorganized this a little bit. The long sleeves are here, then we have dresses, band tees, blouses, and spaghetti sleeved thingies. So basically lots of fabric to little fabric. And now we're just gonna stuff all of this between there as well. Okay, so here's the result. Yes, I actually have hangers left, but anyways. So yeah, it's more or less tidy. The skirts are here. I actually left an extra hanger for the skirt I'm wearing right now. I didn't leave a hanger for the blouse I'm wearing right now, come to think of it. I'll just hang another one there right now. But anyways, yeah, I feel like this is definitely tidy enough because, let's face it, once I start actually taking clothes out and putting them on and then washing them and putting them back in, it's not gonna remain tidy because I'm me and I'm just not really a tidy person. So yeah, this is really, yeah, exactly what I was going for. And we're left with a tidy wardrobe. It's a miracle. Yeah, so we're done with it. For at least the next 6 months until the seasons change again. And I'll have to do this all again, but we're not gonna think about it right now. At any rate, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and that it might have motivated you to also go tidy up your wardrobe. I know it's a really annoying, daunting, not fun chore. But it's just really nice when it's actually finally done. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, it would really help me out. And if you don't want to miss any of my future videos, you can also subscribe to my channel. I actually mostly do makeup tutorials. Come to think of it, this was also a makeup tutorial, and if I for once remember my own schedule properly, then this has actually went online. This went online last Tuesday. If you're watching this on the day this pops up. Anyway, so yeah. That was it for today, so thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope to see you next time. Bye!